Yeah, I think what they did this summer showed up. The PRP work, you could see that today. So the older guys came out and pretty crisp for the first practice. I think the urgency changes a little bit now with coaches. The full practice itself. Now you go from kind of a 45-minute in the summer to a 2-hour practice. It's more difficult, and guys will say they're in shape, but you got to get in football shape. When you're wearing the helmet, then you're going to put the pads on, and just out there making contact through an entire practice, doing drills. I thought they handled it well. The thing we look for, are these guys prepared coming into practice? Are they focused while they're in practice? Are they giving great effort and trying to do the right technique? Are they finishing the way we want them to? And the older guys were doing that. Younger guys, not so much. Not that it was bad. I think we got some good players out here. It's just how we do things. And trying to go to that next level as a player, you have to practice like that. So if you catch, you got to finish. You have a chance to go make a play on the ball on defense. Not only do you make the play, but if you have a chance to intercept it, you do that. How we practice tackling, we're not going live obviously now, but being in that position to be able to go live when it is time to keep doing that over and over and getting those reps. That's what we're trying to create right now, is that, and not getting bored with it and not having it where guys that have been here 3-4 years, like, hey, we're doing the same thing. Well, yes, we're going to do it a little bit differently at times, but this is what we believe works, and that's really what we're trying to create, is that mindset and getting ourselves prepared for the rest of our practices this entire season. Overall, really good day.
Someone spill over there.
Yeah, so.
Your day's better.
Is that one of our guys? Is that one of our guys? Yeah, oh no, yeah. Not just a few. Yeah, hey, don't worry, nobody saw it. Yeah, turn the camera around that way. Just film him right now, right? So, yeah, so besides that, everything is, again, we're kind of talking about bikes again, right?
Yeah.
Everything's kind of gone well today. So.
We've asked you about David Moa and stuff before. We're going to talk to him tomorrow, for the first time and stuff. But in general, when you have a player where something becomes so public like that, and the media sees it, and the fans see it, and your mugshots all over the news, how does a team respond to that? How does a player respond to that? And how have you seen David kind of put that one moment behind him?
Yeah, it's tough. It is. I think for the individual, it's tough. There's a mistake that was made, and now you got to own up to it. And that mistake, when you're part of a team and you're part of a team that's in the spotlight, we talk about those things, but it happens, and you got to own it. Number one, I think that's the number one thing. Now, as a team, what do you do as a teammate? If somebody made a mistake, and we do every single day, this is what we do. We make mistakes out here over and over and over. Are they going to correct it? Do they own it? Are they working on it? Are they trying to make better? Are they remorseful for it? That really matters. Those things are important. And David was all those things. And so I think, one, he owned it. His teammates, they saw that. They're there to be supportive for him. And not anybody's sitting there saying that's okay. It's just like, hey, okay, we're here for you. Let's get better from it. Same thing with the staff. So if anybody on our team, has made a mistake and has corrected it and handled it the right way, David's done that. And he's a great person. He is a leader on this team. He's a guy that's done some really good things for us football-wise, but he makes us better when it's all said and done. So I'm excited for you guys to talk to him and to have a chance to do that. You'll ask us those questions, and he'll have a chance to answer those things. And then we'll get him out here, and we get to practice with him and be around him and get him ready for his senior year. But David, again, he's been really, he's handled it well, and he's been a guy on this team that makes us better.
With Garrett Larsen, what stands out to you when his name comes up? And talking to Brad, he started twice last year at center, so you're not just slotting a guy over. He has that experience, but personality-wise, player-wise, when his name comes up, what comes up in your mind?
Yeah, well, he did play, and he played really well. He played that BYU game. He was the player of the game, and then all of a sudden, you have Mason. Mason came back soon, after that, just being competitive and wanting to get back on the field. And Mason was exceptional itself. So sometimes you have two really good players at one position. We're able to use Garrett at guard and some other things. But I like the fact that he's a tough guy. He's a smart guy. He's played the position. He understands the demands of playing center and what that really means and how much we're asking of that position. And I think he enjoys that. That's the one thing. Some guys don't always enjoy that. Like, you're best at this, but you don't enjoy doing it. I think he really enjoys it, making the calls and kind of being in that position. So far, so good. Day one, there's a lot on his plate. He's got to continue to improve. He's got to do more than he did last year. Those 2 games and what he did in some of the other games, not enough of where we're trying to go right now. But I feel confident in him. So when you ask me, and when I think about Garrett Larsen, I feel very confident in his ability to keep pushing himself to get to the level he needs to get to play that position.
Do you miss his rat tail?
What's that?
His rat tail?
I don't miss any of that. No, not whatsoever. So he'll come out with something, and I won't be surprised by that either. As long as he's here, he's on time, he's ready to go, and he knows his stuff, we'll be in good shape.
Is there anything you want to have come out of fall camp better than you guys did last year?
The entire team, process, coaches, everybody, myself, that goes for the whole entire program, that we're better. That we take what we learned last year, we apply it now, we take what we learned from other people, and we apply that, and we're very diligent about it. We're just deliberate every single day of what we're trying to get done. And to me, that's always the goal. But I think with this team and having guys that have played last year coming back, to continue that challenge and having that type of mindset. So I think today was an indication. If today was an indication of anything, they have that. We'll see if that continues. But that's really what we're trying to get done. That we show up every day. We have this mindset of trying to go out there and prove ourselves and never assume that we have it figured out. And the coaches, the players, everybody, they've been working extremely hard since our bowl game last year to get to where we are right now. If that continues, then I'm very confident in our team and our coaches, and that we'll go out there and we'll be able to play our best football. Yeah.
No pressure, Jay.
Noticed you had a couple of younger kids out at the veterans practice this morning, and is Van Buren, is he full go? Is he okay there?
He is. So yeah, he had a cast on his hand right now, kind of precautionary more than anything, but he's full go. Steph Cobbs is out there today as well. I think everybody expected Hightower to be out there. Those guys did a good job, and we have to balance it out. Right now, how we split it up a little bit, we're taking some older guys and putting them with younger guys so they can get the reps. We're taking some younger guys and putting them with the vets because we still have to make sure that we have enough numbers. Those guys, in our opinion, have kind of earned that to be in that position right now with the veteran players. Now, that might flip-flop, and the coaches know that too. If we want to bring Danny Smith up and put him at tailback, that's something that we can do as well. But both those guys have been good. And one guy that's not in camp now, Phil Mills, is not in camp. So he's going to have surgery. He's going to have surgery on his heel and get that repaired. So he's not in camp at this point. But that'll happen here soon, and then we'll get him on the mend and really get him ready to go for hopefully sometime at the end of this year to be out there and doing some things, but really for spring at this point.
You look at the junior years of Jay Ajayi and Jeremy McNichols. One had 400 touches, one had 350 touches. How much confidence do you have in a player, maybe in Alexander Madison, to give him that workload?
We've done it. I'm confident in the formula, and those guys you mentioned now, they were exceptional in their preparation. They were exceptional players and all that. I think Alex has the ability to do all those things. That remains to be seen. Those guys actually did it. So I think we have the formula to make that happen. I think he's been working himself into a position like that. I think he's more than capable of doing it, but we have to actually go out there and get it done. So we'll see what happens, but credit to him. He's put himself in a position now. He's done everything he can up to this point. Now we just got to go do the work moving forward to get that done.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.